What is good, YouTube? A Squad 72, and today we're back for some more Pokemon Platinum Deja Vu Locke action. Got the man Link's Forte with me. Go ahead and say what up to the people.
How you doing, everybody?
There you have it. We're definitely back. This episode, I don't know what we have going on right now. We're still making our way to wherever it is we're going. But yeah, so I don't think, do we need a party recap or no? Because we didn't add anybody.
Did I add any?
You might have added something.
I think I added Cleopatra, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that was it though. Like
that's it.
Yeah, it's just Cleopatra. Y'all can check her out. She Impus nature. She got rivalry, so any other females getting bodied.
Dang! Shout out to the females.
So meant to tell you last episode, but we got talking about some other stuff. So during this whole quarantine thing, my aunt stole from me.
What?
Yeah.
So we need to pull up.
So I had Ultra Ball finally.
Nice.
So remember how I told you, my uncle passed and I'm staying at his place or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's a total dial out here. So originally, while he was like in the hospital and stuff, she was staying here. But when the quarantine hit, she went back home. So when everybody got the call that he passed, she came back down. Well, I was already here. I was like, all my stuff is here,
bro. I'm done.
So I'm not going in it. Wow.
I'm so done.
That's not your first encounter, is it?
No, this is a battle. If I wouldn't have talked to this person, if I would have went into like the double battle that you're about to go into, yeah. I would have went up against a Rayquaza and God knows what else.
Wait. What person did you talk to?
The one at the top, the female.
Oh, okay. I think I already battled that person.
Oh man, we're just gonna go for the fake out, and then we're gonna switch. Like, but my bad. Yeah. So she was living with you, and then
so she came down like to stay for that week or whatever, right? Because you can't actually hold a funeral. So like what they had was like they had a graveside service for like the siblings and his daughter, her husband, and her kids.
Yeah.
So like you can only have like 10 people together or whatever the case may be. So she came down, and like that week, we were in the same house. So it was all cool. Granted, like I think I said this before, it's like this house isn't that big, being a full-grown man now.
Yeah.
So it's like it not that she's on top of me, but it felt like somebody was on top of me. So anyway, Easter Sunday, she says she's packing up to leave or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So let me rewind. When I came to the house, you know, trying to buy toilet paper in stores was very difficult. So when I came here, there was like 4 or 5 rolls in the house. I don't know about other people, but I really don't run through toilet paper like that. Like those 4 or 5 rolls will last me probably 2 or 3 months. And so I was like, ain't no big deal. So, you know, people coming in and out of the house during the week, bringing food and offering in their condolences, coming over, having conversations, using the bathroom, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So it gets to Saturday night and I go to the bathroom. I'm like, yo, it's only 2 rolls of toilet paper left. Like, how do you go through 2 rolls of toilet paper in a week?
Yeah, that's fast.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and go to Target and buy some toilet paper. So I wake up at like, I don't know, like 7 o'clock, and I leave by like 7:30 to go to Target because I'm thinking in my head, oh, well, they open at 8 o'clock. Somebody had told me the day before, they were just like, well, you know, a lot of places are closing and giving their workers Sunday off because it's Easter. And I was like, oh, it's Target one of them, and nobody knew. So I was like, well, the worst thing I could do is just stay home.
Yeah.
So I pulled up to Target, and yeah, they were closed. So I went to Walmart that was like right down the road. So I pull up to the Walmart, and they're open. So I walk into Walmart, and I'm like, yo, they're stacked with toilet paper. Mind you, this is like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna get this toilet paper. So I get a thing of toilet paper, and I got some paper towels too, just in case. because I think I only had like one roll of paper towels here.
Yeah.
So I got all that stuff. And as I was leaving, I was like, wait, my mom said she needed some disinfectant wipes. Let me look and see if they got some and I can drop those off. So I looked and they didn't have any. So I was like, all right, cool. I could probably go like to like Walgreens or CVS and see if they got something or something along those lines. So I check out and I run to Walgreens. They weren't open yet. They open at 9 o'clock. Mind you, at this point, it's like 8:15. So I wasn't trying to like
just wait for 45 minutes.
Yeah. So I started driving down the road and I found a CVS and I walked into CVS. They didn't have any wipes. So I wrong Pokemon. So I decide, well, there's another Walmart further down. So I keep driving and then I pull up to the Walmart. So I look in there to see if they got disinfectant wipes and they didn't have any. So I'm starting to walk out and I'm like, you know what? My aunt is heading back home today and maybe she needs some toilet paper. So I'm like, out of the kindness of my heart, I'm gonna just pick up the toilet paper.
Yeah. So
I pick up the toilet paper and I head out. And I stopped by a dollar store on the way back to see if they had the wipes for my mom and I still didn't find the wipes. So I head back to the house. Walk in, I was like, hey, you need some toilet paper for your house? She said, yeah. So I hand her one of the 2 things of toilet paper that I had. So then I take the paper towels and the other thing of toilet paper into the laundry room. So I put it in there, and that's it. I'm not going anywhere else for the day.
Yeah.
So she ends up like a bunch of people coming over and slowing her down. Like she thought she was leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning. I came back at like 9:30.
Oh,
and
dang.
She's still trying to pack. So I'm like, okay, well, shoot. So a bunch of people coming over and talking to her and all this other stuff. She ends up leaving at like 4 something.
Dang.
Again, she was supposed to leave at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, all right, cool. So she telling me she leaving. I'm like, cool. About an hour after she left, I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I go into the bathroom, and then after I'm done, I'm like, oh, let me go get the toilet paper and put that up in the bathroom, and like split it in between the 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
So I go into the laundry room and I see the paper towels, but the toilet paper is missing. I'm like, did she already put the toilet paper up? So I go into the other bathroom and the toilet paper is not there. I was like, maybe she put it in the bathroom where I was, and I go in there and it's not there. And I'm like, bro, I know she didn't take my toilet paper.
Like all the toilet paper, bro?
Yeah, and this was the thing, because like I had bought 2 12 packs. So I was like, bro, like did she take my toilet paper? So in my head, I'm like, man, like you had to go out of your way to take the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Because I put the toilet paper next to the paper towels and you knew the paper towels weren't for you. So I call her up and she ain't answer the phone.
No.
Bro, I was so heated. Cause I'm like, I'm not finna go to, at this point it's like 5:30. So I'm like, I wasn't paying attention and I just lost Sejon Park.
No. No, you lost Rajon Rondo. No. No.
Yeah, because that Mero was using rollout.
Oh, okay.
Or Azumarill was using rollout. It was cool. But yeah, so she didn't answer the phone, so like she took the toilet paper. And like I said, I was heated.
Like, oh, so
and
like, not gonna answer the phone, huh?
Right. Because in my head, I'm like, you ain't answering the phone because you knew what you did was wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm calling people and I'm telling them what's going on, and like some people was on my side, other people trying to play devil's advocate and stuff. I'm like, I ain't here for all that. Nah,
I bet
she knew what she did, and
that's foul, bro.
Yeah, so I was just like, man, I'm so mad because like I said, I bought the toilet paper for her out of the kindness of my heart, but you went and took the second one, so now I want my money. And so I'm telling people, I was like, no, it's the principle, and that's the thing. Like, I want my money, and I know, and at this point, it's been like 3 weeks, and I know she's talked to people, but she ain't calling me.
Yeah.
And she sent out a mass text message, but does not call me.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro. Like, it's foul. And
Yeah.
like, I was mad for the longest. Now I'm just laughing at it. But
because it's toilet paper, bro. Like it's not.
Right.
It's not like I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Because it was like I had to go out the next day to buy some toilet paper. I had to go back to the store to buy toilet paper, and that's really what made me mad. Because I'm like, yo, I just went to the store. Now I got to go back out and buy more.
No doubt. That doesn't. Yeah, nah. Do better. Oh snap! Obtain the mystic fire. Oh, so it's a thing legit. Nah, man. Like I haven't really had to buy toilet paper. We haven't had to buy toilet paper like that before. Like this whole thing went down. I already had I bought like the mega rolls.
Yeah.
So they're like one roll is like 4 rolls of regular toilet paper.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to coin case, but my mom, she's like, do you need toilet paper? I'm like, yeah, I'll just pick some up. But like, if you want to grab me a little bit more, because I'm like, my wife be over here sometimes before we actually got married. So she picked me up like a huge one. And I started counting it out. I'm like, yo, this pack here, it's like, it says this is equivalent of 24 rolls. And then the other pack that I bought was the equivalent of 16 rolls. I'm like, yo, we got like 40 rolls of toilet paper here, bro. Like, I don't need nothing else. Like, trust me, like, we're fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, it's just toilet paper, bro. And what I've been seeing too, what a lot of people have been doing, they've been getting those self-install like bidets for their bathrooms. And I'm like, why did I think of that?
Personally, I don't want water shooting up.
Well, very true. But still, I was like, that is an alternative, and you can save a lot of money on toilet paper. And I mean, I guess at some point you got to dry yourself, but I don't know, man.
But no, man, like I said, now I'm laughing at it. But honestly, I was mad for 2 or 3 days.
I bet. Because I mean, you did it kind of to your heart. And at first I was gonna say maybe she misinterpreted I thought you might needed some toilet paper, so here you go. But it's nah, who needs 48 rolls of toilet paper?
Yeah. And that's why I'm just like, yo, you knew it wasn't no toilet paper in this house, so I went and bought a thing of toilet paper, and then I bought you one. So it was whatever at that point. But I tell everybody, I'm like, no, next time she comes, she got to give me my money though.
True. Hey, it's a dude in Veilstone giving out Porygons, bro. You might want to go pick you up one.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I got a dubious disc. I need an upgrade, but I got a dubious disc.
That's just what I heard. Just what I heard. I'm gonna pick him up.
Speaking of upgrade, and this is a weird segue. Have you been watching the Instagram battles?
I have not.
Bro,
I need to.
Listen, if you watch any of them, watch T-Pain versus Lil Jon.
I heard about it. I heard that one was epic, bruh.
Right. Listen, because it was, so when I first, because I didn't watch it live, right? Because don't ask me what I was doing on a Saturday when we in quarantine. But I wasn't available.
Yeah.
And so, it's a Paris. Where is he?
I'm so over this guy, bruh. If you go to the left, up, and to the right.
Left.
Right.
Right.
No, yeah. My bad. I said up, left, and right. Yeah, no, the next house. My bad. My directions are awful.
All right.
What am I gonna name this stupid Paris?
Alright. What is it? I got a tie robe.
Man. Let's see.
I don't know what the name of either. Because I don't know what he's gonna evolve to. It depends on his stats.
Yeah.
I just need somebody who can fight. I'm gonna call him Jean-Claude.
Really?
Yeah.
Sarep? That's what I'm naming him. It's Paris backwards.
But yeah. So I, for whatever reason, wasn't around to watch the Instagram, and I can't. So I wasn't around to watch it live. So the next day, I was like, all right, well, I'll just go on a YouTube video and watch it. So the YouTube video I ended up finding was it was like a little bit over an hour long.
Yeah.
And so I watched it and I was like, okay, this is cool. But then I found out like, no, the entire thing was like 2.5 hours. And I was like, wait, what? So I was like, listen, T-Pain is probably my favorite artist of all time.
Yeah.
So like you tell me there's 2.5 hours worth of content. Oh, I'm playing it. So I think it was like Monday or Tuesday. Like, and I didn't find this out for another like week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. This was after Teddy Riley and Babyface did their thing. Do I want to keep this Road in my party? It's level 25, so he's up to par.
He's ready to clown. He's down to clown. And he might evolve soon, actually. If you can.
Yeah, he might evolve after one level. And he got Fake Out. I need Fake Out. So yeah, this was like a few days after like Teddy Riley and Babyface round 2 or part 2.
I was round part
2. Cause so when Teddy Riley and Babyface first did it, and I tried watching that one live, right?
Yeah.
Ew, okay, that's the Galactic build. I don't want to do that yet. Teddy Riley was having so many technical issues, and the issue was a very simple issue. The issue was that he was trying to make it into a concert. So this man had his microphone, he had the speakers in the back, but like Babyface's audio was coming through speakers and instead of like a headset or something like that. So like you were getting feedback.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know what's going on. So I was just like, I'm not watching this travesty of a thing. So I think they did like maybe an hour worth of stuff. And then they were like, hey, we're going to pick this back up later. So like the following Monday, they did it. And then I guess it was perfectly fine. But like when I tried to catch it on Monday, it seemed like there were still some technical issues. It was more so like lag or whatever.
Yeah. Trying to focus, Sash.
Okay, I got the coin case. Don't really need it, but so I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. But apparently they had like 500,000 people like tuned in to watch it. But like a couple days after that one, that's when I found out T-Pain and Lil Jon's thing was like 2.5 hours. I was just like, I don't really need a massage.
You don't want to get a massage?
So I ended up, well, my Pokemon don't need a massage right now.
Oh.
So I ended up watching T-Pain and Lil Jon for 2.5 hours. And listen, if you and the missus just like need a mood change, this is what I'm gonna tell you to do. I can send you the link to that video, that 2.5 hour long video. But listen, y'all have to get dressed like y'all going to the club.
Really?
Because that's what it was. Like I was so mad that I was in here listening to this by myself. Cause it was just a club vibe.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like they were like really doing it. Like it felt like I've never been to a club where there was a DJ battle. But like I don't know if you ever seen any movies where there are DJ battles. That's what it felt like.
Gotcha.
And I was just like, bro, this was real. And then I'm pretty sure by now you've heard like Lil Jon released a new Usher song, and Usher didn't want it released. Like it was apparently like 2 years old.
Yeah. And
it was Usher, Lil Jon, and Ludacris. Like that's the trifecta of a good song.
Very true.
And then T-Pain just released, I think it was yesterday or Thursday. He just released a new track with Chris Brown. And that's where they both got premiered on. And I'm just like, bro, like, and so I listened to all of that. They played both of those songs, and I'm just like, yeah, this whole thing was fire. So yeah, man, if you need something to do for 2.5 hours, go get dressed like you going to the club and put the video on.
We're gonna try that actually. I'm gonna bring it up to her, and we're gonna try it. Because I heard about their battle from like a Kev on Stage studio like video, and so there was like, but they were arguing like who had more hits or who was a better artist, and it was getting kind of, because at first they were like, oh, T-Pain clearly, but they was like, nah, because you know Lil Jon produced like a lot of hits from back in the day.
And
so now
like he played one joint that nobody had any idea that he actually produced it.
Yeah, and that's what they were talking about. Metal Claw, S-Bomb.
Oh, that's right. The team's randomized in there too.
They might,
because I went in there and I was just like, I don't need anything out this store, but actually I need Pokeball.
I'm gonna try the Metal Claw. Oh, but these are the actual moves because these moves aren't normally here, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah, Ultra Balls. All right, cool. We got Ultra Balls.
Yeah. What was I saying, man? Yeah. So they were talking about they were getting to the part where Drain Punch. Oh, we all over that. They were saying if I think T-Pain went first and then Lil Jon went after, but they were saying because Lil Jon ended up winning, but at the same time they're saying if Lil Jon went first, T-Pain probably would have won.
Well, this was the other thing a lot of people don't take into account. They both had their song list. So like T-Pain had Jon's song list, Jon had Pain's song list.
Oh, okay.
So like they knew the list of songs that they were gonna play. They just didn't know when they were gonna play them.
Yeah.
And you could make that argument. It's like, yeah, Jon knew what T-Pain was gonna play. He had the advantage because Pain played his song, so he had to come out with a better one.
Yeah.
But like he had a list to choose from.
Very true.
So
yeah,
I really don't know. And then like me personally, like I know a lot of people say Lil Jon won, but me personally, I can't tell you who won.
Yeah.
Yo, it's here.
What's here?
Earthquake is here.
You got EQ?
Earthquake is here.
Oh, let me see.
Grab that. I'm broke now, but I got the earthquake.
Listen, I'm broke now, but it's worth it. Everybody can learn Metal Claw right now. What about Drain Punch though? Jinbei can learn it. Noel can learn Drain Punch. We'll come back to it. Sky Uppercut.
I don't need the power anklet.
Oh snap! I could probably teach that to Virgo. Sky Uppercut.
Oh man, is there anything? All this honey. I got 11. I can sell for $50.
Nice shard.
Oh, I can give Tyro the black belt.
Real pet. Nobody can learn. I might sell. I'm not gonna sell anything because I'm not sure who's gonna be able to learn what in the future.
Is there anything else I can sell? Oh, that Max Revive.
Oh snap! Oh, I got Facade. What am I saying? That's what I used to call it as a child, bro. So like it just stuck with me because I just didn't know that's what the.
I think I used to call it before somebody told me. I think I used to call it like Facet.
Yeah. But nobody can learn it.
The Thunderbolt.
Got Thunderbolt.
The Thunderbolt.
The Thunderbolt. It is there, bro. I'm actually gonna grind. Get all my mines.
Again, I'm broke, but I got EQ, and I know where I can come back and get it if anybody else needs to learn it. That was just a good store. I'm glad you showed me that this stuff was here.
Man, next time turn my privacy screen on.
But yeah, man, like again, we're in quarantine, so there's obviously 2.5 hours where y'all not doing anything.
Very
and
true.
It could be at night, because I did mine at like, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 o'clock. Yeah, just something to do at night or any point in time.
Yeah. No, because I have been thinking like what we can do, because like some people, because in some cities, man, parks are closed, and our main like lake park thing is still open. Like people still be out there just minding their business, and because like apparently for our order, it's like you can still go out and like walk trails, you can still do certain stuff, but they just don't want you like gathering. Which, I mean,
they don't want you congregate,
which is fine. Because I was talking to some mutuals we know. And they was like, nah, we can't even go to the lake because they blocked like literally everything off. And I'm like, that sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like the park I go to, like I go every morning. I didn't go yesterday because it was raining all day yesterday, and I didn't go this morning just because I was comfortable in my bed.
Yeah.
But I go every morning, and the thing is, and I found out this week that, or did I find out last week? I found out at some point. If I don't stick to going at like 6:30, then everybody's out there.
Yeah.
Like the one time I went at like, cause the one time I went at, it was like 8:30. there was like 30 something people there.
Dang.
And it's like, you know, the trail itself was big. So when I got there, I was like, this is no big deal. But it ended up being that a lot of, like, me and a lot of people ended up like right next to each other.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, this is a no-go. So I ended up like leaving before I finished like my entire walk. Oh, I need rock climb for that.
This dude has dragon rage. I would have loved to have a Dragonair.
What? Okay, I don't know. But yeah, man, there was just like too many people at that park.
No, I definitely get it.
Lumberry.
Cause I do this thing when I'm walking our trail around the lake. Cause like if I have to walk past people or by people, I just hold my breath, bro. I don't know.
Like I hold my breath, or like I'll put my shirt over my mouth or arm above my whatever, like something just to cover my nose.
Mm-hmm. Like,
we can do it.
Granted, I guess everybody doesn't have the Rona, but I'm just like, listen, I don't want to take no chances.
Yeah, right. I kind of want to leave the gym for next episode. So
yeah. Oh, you trying to do some grinding in the gym?
Like I really just didn't know what to do, so I was like running around the city while I was telling the story.
Yeah. Cause I don't know what's in that gym. Like
yeah. Cause like I put Tyrogue up front, but I kind of want to evolve him first.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm out here in this wild grass. They got Soul Rock out here?
Wait, can I go down here and get an encounter?
Yes, I can. I didn't even think about that.
It's a trainer, so whatever.
Yeah, man.
And then like, I don't know if you know, the radio station did they did their own little versus battle.
Really?
Like, yeah, they're doing one every Friday at 5:30. And yesterday they did J. Cole versus Kendrick. And like they took the top 5 hits, and I was like, I hate that they did that because it's subjective.
Yeah.
Like unless you're taking Billboard hits, like okay, then it's what the majority of people think. So I forgot that it was playing. Like I didn't remember until 6 o'clock, and I was kind of mad at myself. But I looked online, and they were just like, okay, the fans voted J. Cole won, and I was like, yes, this is very true. Like I think hit wise, J. Cole does have more, but again, hits are subjective.
Very true. I picked J. Cole anyway. You already know how I feel about that.
I know. And I would too. Because, you know, J. Cole is my favorite rapper right now. But I was just like, this, I didn't, like, I wish I could have listened to it. And I wish they had, like, recorded it or something. Because I would have loved to listen to it and see how they, like, what songs they played.
Yeah.
And then apparently, like, I don't know if you've seen this over the internet, but French Montana want to battle Kendrick.
Yes, yeah.
I was just like, and then like somebody put the Billboard list up. They put the Billboard list up, and Kendrick wins. But I guess a local radio station, or I think Hot 97 did it. Some big known radio station. Oh, this Spender has side beam. It shouldn't kill me. But I think it was Hot 97 from New York. They did a versus between the two, and I guess the fans up there voted. But I was like, that's not fair to do it in New York.
Yeah, because ain't French from that area.
I don't know if he's from that area, but you gotta think, New Yorkers don't like Kendrick.
I mean, let me tell it, nobody likes Kendrick. I don't know.
So yeah, I was just like, that's one of those, like, they are gonna have, like, I don't think they need to, because in my opinion, French got like 3 good songs.
Yeah.
And then Kendrick, he has a lot more songs that I like, but like if we're talking hit records that get played a lot on the radio, get played in the clubs and stuff like that, I think it's even between the two of them.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
quick
why
question.
I was like, yo,
Destiny Bond. How long does that last?
that turn. So okay. Do not kill him.
He used it last turn, and then I used Supersonic, and it missed, and now it's another.
Now turn. He used it last turn. I think you can kill him though.
Because he has.
Wait.
I think he has shadow tag.
Did he go before you or after?
He went before me. But I can't switch out because he has shadow tag.
I would keep trying to confuse him and then let him get caught by confusion first, like because I really can't remember the turn.
Because now he used mirror coat.
No, now you get the attack.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right, because I was like, man, this is. I don't know what
I'm gonna let you finish that battle and I'll get my counter next episode.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're done here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, and we will. I didn't do it again this episode. I am trash, bro. Yeah. Yeah, man. You got anything else you want to say? I'm not even gonna try and do my regular outro.
Since he's not gonna do it, y'all just like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll do it for him. If you're enjoying the series, share it with your friends. Put it in your Discords and your Facebooks and your Twitters.
All of that.
Yeah.
We out, y'all. Peace.